Universal Studios Hollywood just announced the entire lineup for Halloween Horror Nights 2023.
Right now they're setting up for Halloween Horror Nights.
Universal just demolished everything.
If a real predator were present.
Got a lot of alcohol in here. Okay guys, we're currently in California right now. We're at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's time for another Halloween Horror Nights 2023 update. I know, fun little fact, the globe here is actually the globe from Universal Studios Orlando. They brought it over here and then we got a new one. But it's not spinning, it normally spins. They got the red carpet set up. Universal Studios Hollywood. Forgot to talk about the HHN shirt. This is from HHN 2022 for the Terror Tram. It was like nope themed and everything. So let's roll the commercial.
Okay, I'm hurrying, Kyle. I'll be there as soon as I can. Bye. Come on, come on. Finally.
Need a lift?
Terror Tram is taking a dark new turn, featuring Jordan Peele's Nope and Us.
Hopped into the main store here in the front of the park, see if there's anything new. They got $650. They got a Good Guys Chucky doll. And if you really want, they have giant busts of Chucky. I don't know why anybody would ever want that, but they have those here. There's some King Kong little sculptures, and we have Creature's fossilized hand, Dracula's little medal, the Mummy's hand and ring. We have the Clever Girl deluxe figure, $400. The 2 Raptor pack, $450. Now here in the store we have the Halloween Horror Nights 2023 merchandise. So we got the Wanna Play Chucky t-shirt, and they have the Last of Us shirt here, and then the Stranger Things hat and the Stranger Things shirt. Now nothing's set up yet for this front scare zone. They are working on this building though. It looks like maybe mini quick service, maybe a grab and go area. Has anybody ever read the sign? All books, only 20 pence. Please leave money in the cash box. Thanks. Here's the cash box. And there's like a little library that you could buy a book from. MacGruff Cinema here in the little Secret Life of Pets area. They have posters up for the Super Mario Bros. Universal Studios Hollywood also has a secret menu with Coca-Cola. Minions Cafe has one of the drinks. Now this is Hollywood's version of the Minions Cafe. It's not as elegant as ours. It's kind of like a cafeteria style. But one of my favorite dishes to eat here at Universal Hollywood is the chicken bacon ranch. So again, here's a better shot of the inside. It's not as special as ours, right? This is just kind of a very basic overlay. Now they have the same popcorn buckets that we have in Orlando. Exclusive Universal Studios Hollywood Freestyle Cup. There's King Kong, the neon sign from City Walk. We have the City Walk sign, the Globe, sound stages, and they're filming. And then we have the tram tour. Then I got the chicken bacon ranch, mac and cheese, some of that chicken, some of that bacon, the Parmesan. Oh, this thing is just like junk food heaven. That's some solid quick service. Pure sodium though. Chicken bacon ranch, mac and cheese. Wonderful as always. Big, juicy noodles right there. It's not like whipping in the mac and cheese, but it's got a nice coating to it. Then you get some wonderful, tender, smoky bacon. Then you get like some breadcrumbs on top. It's a good time. 9.5 on the chicken bacon ranch mac and cheese. So for the secret menu watermelon spritz, it's gonna be circumference spritzer. There's gonna be Sprite, a watermelon splash, topped with a sweet watermelon gummy treat. It's only located at the Minions Cafe in the upper lot. Oh yeah. See that watermelon like gummy? That's exactly how it tastes. Then when it comes to the watermelon spritz, just tastes pretty much like that watermelon gummy. I'm gonna do like an 8.5 on the watermelon. And then we also got the meatball Parmesan grilled cheese with tomato soup. And now I normally like the pulled pork one, but we're gonna try the meatball one. Okay. It's decent. I like the gooey cheese in there. Then the meatball sub, pretty decent little meatball sub grilled cheese thing. Kids would really enjoy it. I'm gonna do like a 7.5. Hi Rachel, we're so proud of you. You're no longer an Imagineer. Which side are you a part of now?
I'm at Universal now.
Bow, 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 bow.
Hollywood, of course.
What is your job title now?
My job title is production designer in entertainment.
That was my friend Rachel. You guys might remember her from the videos from way back, kind of seen her start just from like driving safaris, right, to like being WDI, and then now we're working at Universal. I'm just like so proud of her. It's crazy the journey that all of my friends have had from our college program to like where we've all ended up within the theme park industry. It's quite interesting. So you never know where the college program will kind of help you get to. Universal just demolished everything. So the special effects stage and the animal actor stage has been demolished for the Fast and Furious coaster. You're gonna be kind of on the coaster going down the side of the hill, which is insane. If you've ever been here, you know how steep that hill is. I was asking one of the animal actor trainers what happened to the animals from here, and they said a lot of them got adopted by locals and guests. Universal Orlando did get some of the birds from the Hollywood show. They ended up in Orlando for our animal actor stage show. Look at the concept art for the Fast and Furious ride. Universal Hollywood Twitter announced it first, buckle up. Our new Fast and Furious themed roller coaster is officially under construction. And then it was also said Universal Studios Hollywood shared the news on Twitter today. The coaster will be equipped with a state-of-the-art ride system uniquely created to engulf guests within the dynamic Fast and Furious. You're gonna be drifting down the coaster, so you're not just gonna be on a standard coaster track. You're gonna be kind of going side to side and drifting up the mountain, which is gonna be wild. I cannot wait for this coaster to come because it'll finally be a good Fast and Furious attraction and not the garbage that we have on the tram tour here or Supercharged in Orlando. They have all the balloons out. Now, I don't think we have them in Orlando because the roller coasters, they can get caught. But you have Jurassic World balloons. You can have your very own little pet follow you around. Little T-Rexes, little unicorn balloons. The construction walls go all the way up. Oh, RIP. They have the little sign for the special effects show still up. But they go all the way pretty much to the entrance of Springfield. This is a massive area. So I believe they're trying to get everything done for the Olympics that are coming. It is a busy day here in Universal Studios Hollywood. It is sold out. You cannot buy a ticket to come in. Wait times. Jurassic World is a 150-minute wait. Mario Kart is a 120-minute wait. Revenge of the Mummy is an 85-minute wait. What? Simpsons Ride is a 90-minute wait. Kung Fu Panda The Adventure, 55-minute wait. Tram Tour is a 90-minute wait. And then this is also walled off, I believe, for the construction of the Fast and Furious coaster that's coming. All right, time to head down the 15 minutes of escalators. Now, nothing beats this view of Hollywood. It is crazy that, like, since all the strikes for the writers and the actors and so many other people here in Hollywood, everything is shut down, pretty much all productions. So it's crazy. There's normally a bunch of hustle and bustle happening, but nothing. So, over here, the line for Revenge of the Mummy goes all the way out here. I don't think I've ever seen it look like that. It is so busy today. Universal's breaking records internally of what they expected for Super Nintendo World. Like, they're breaking them. There's so many people here coming down to the lower lot now just because of Super Nintendo World. Now, Universal Studios Hollywood did not get a tribute store to celebrate the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary, but they did get an exclusive little bar. Jurassic Park 30th anniversary refreshment bar. Walking up these stairs just kind of gives me PTSD from the weekend bar that was up here. It took like an hour to get in. It was just kind of a disaster. Behind the bar it says Life Finds a Way, Jurassic Park 30 years. I like the signs that they have. Don't touch the wire. And then it says caution, keep windows up. You gotta watch out for those Dilophosaurus. Danger, JP. And we have some of the dinosaurs right here. I love kind of the art design that they have on the register. We have the Ian Malcolm silhouette. This was on t-shirts and merchandise. Then we have Jurassic Park. Got some amber, the Velociraptor claw, Alan Grant's hat, Alan Grant's handkerchief. We have a Velociraptor, the famous scene with the flare and then the water. This is the rundown of the cocktail. This thing is dangerous. I was reading the ingredients. It's gonna be the Jurassic water. It's gonna have gin, vodka, rum, and tequila, and a raspberry liqueur, melon liqueur, blue curacao, grenadine, sweet and sour with a club soda. Oh no. And then you can also get 3D sugar mosasaurus. Now mine melted very quick. Look how cool that is. It's like jumping out of the water, right? So on the bottom, you have all the blood and the guts, and then the little mosasaurus. Now it's nice to have a cocktail at Universal Studios without having bitters in it, cinnamon. This is Orlando. Now there'd be cinnamon or bitters in that Jurassic water for no reason. Got a lot of alcohol in here. The drink kind of grows on you. I think I'm gonna do like 8.5. It starts off kind of funky. You kind of mix everything together and the mosasaurus dissolves all that sugar. It's a solid, good little refreshing drink. We'll do 8.5 on the Jurassic water. I got a Velociraptor hopping out of the bushes. You get a little photo op.
A little too young. Like, I can't explain to her and be like, hey, our hands are soft, so we can do stuff that you're not allowed to do because you can't be trusted yet. She won't understand, right? Because she's only 6 months old. Also, obviously, she is a Velociraptor, so we have a little bit of a language barrier.
She roared. She was moving that head around because, again, these are solid bone, these horns of hers. It's her main line of defense. If a real predator were present, she would have been charged. So you saw that motion again. It's a natural motion for her to do. That was her getting ready to move herself forward if she had to.
If you look down here on the road, they have, you know, when you're going down on the tram tour, they have the different movie posters from the different years. They just have them taken down and just chilling right there. Now we're going on the Universal Studio Tour right now. If you look over here, they always kind of show what is filming during the day. And in production is Lopez & Lopez, Access Hollywood and The Voice and Quantum Leap. The Horizon people ride this ride, Fast and Furious Supercharged. The best part is I have the Platinum Pass, so I get free express after 3 p.m.
The whole reason to come here to Hollywood is to experience the tram tour. There's nowhere else like it where you can be inside of a theme park and also go through a Hollywood backlot tour. You can go to the Warner Brothers Studios tour, but that's just a tour on itself. Here you go to theme park, right? And then go ride the tour.
You're lucky for y'all. The Banks Family Mansion lives right here on the Universal lot. Right. Some of Bel Air's most pivotal scenes have been filmed right here. Jabari, what have been your most memorable moments? Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's so many to choose from. You know, I love the point you're set when Will first enters.
This was already an iconic set. This was also the courthouse from To Kill a Mockingbird with Greg Rickett. And in the second movie, they actually dug this fountain out here. The basin still exists. If they ever wanted to, they could dig up that grass here. Future. Here's producer Bob Galen, star Christopher Lloyd to tell you a little bit more.
The entire climax to Back to the Future.
I had scenes up at the clock tower on that ledge. It was a ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside, looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand on that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
Now, this is a perfect example of a small town. Now, the next area we're going to check out, we call our New York Street, because of how often we dress it up to look like. You can see, as long as it's in the background, it looks incredibly realistic. But if we're going to have, yeah. They're doing all those stunts in the middle of the night on top of everything else. And I actually did one of my all-time favorite practical effects out here in this area when they turned this into Chicago for the movie The Blues Brothers.
I began hanging out at Universal during my summers. I went to college nearby. I continued to come on the lot and try to become a director. Universal sort of is my birthplace. This is the place I consider my first home. And I love it here. And I keep coming back.
American Graffiti, the Back to the Future franchise. Don't worry, we cleared out all of this manure from Biff's car here on your screen.
my God.
Too late, flash flood. There's nobody up there. October, I definitely recommend coming back. You actually get to walk through these sets. Terrifying monsters chase you. Now, the house is supposed to be a huge mansion. We call that our psychopath on the epic disaster site from Paramount Pictures, War of the World. Most impressive sets that has ever been constructed. The plane crash.
Live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a central scene. It is smack dab in the center of the beautiful hotspot.
We just got off the tram tour. There's all this netting right above you when you're walking out. Now, every time you ride the tram tour, it's drastically different. This time it was incredibly different. I got to go to Hill Valley. I've never been there before. As many times as I've done the tram tour, it's always been filming. There's no filming happening. So we were able to go to a lot of areas that you normally never get to go to and just kind of be able to take your time and absorb the environments and the sets in the back lot. And that was awesome. We are off to go ride Secret Life of Pets now. Time for adoption day.
I know it looks like a typical little kid's room, but that's just because it provides the perfect cover for my superhero activities. Also, it is a little kitchen. You know, I really hope you puppies are clean.
blending of screens and facial capture and also all those animatronics. You notice something new every single time you ride the attraction.
I'm gonna get a little treat at City Snack Shop. They have a new little croissant thing.
So this is the chocolate chip cookie croissant. It just kind of looks like a giant hockey puck. So on the inside, it's like a cream filling. It almost tastes like an eclair on the inside. It's decent. Is it a must-eat dessert when you're coming to Universal Hollywood? No, but I think if you get a cup of coffee and you have this in the morning, I think you'll like it. Do like an 8 out of 10 on this.
Now they have the giant menu statue here, but they've gotten all of our Villains Con merch over here in Hollywood. So if you want to rep the stuff before you come over and ride the new attraction. They have a whole little exhibit here set up for Fast X. Now these are all from the set of Fast X. So you're gonna have a 1970 Datsun, 1967 Chevrolet El Camino. John Cena drives this, and this is Roman's 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse from Too Fast, Too Furious. Then we have Dom's 1970 Dodge Charger. Then we got the Mazda RX-7 from Too Fast, Too Furious. And then Brian's Nissan Skyline GTR. Then we have a 1967 Ford Fairlane. Then we have Roman's 2010 Lamborghini. Now, Tyrese Gibson over here, he is so rude to team members when he comes to visit Universal Studios Orlando. He's up there with Ariana Grande, with just being rude.
Okay guys, we're back at home. Universal Studios Hollywood just announced the entire lineup for Halloween Horror Nights 2023. So we're talking about the Tear Tram and also all the houses that are coming. So first off, they announced what the Tear Tram is this year. It's Exterminators. Tear Tram is back, and this time the bugs are taking over. Tour guide Larry Larva, which is an awesome name, and his bug-headed exterminators are out to get rid of humans with the help of his killer new pesticide. You'll be swarmed by many legged horrors which will worm their way into your fears. You'll end with a walkthrough of Jupiter's Claim from Jordan Peele's film Nope. Now this is not the first time we've seen exterminators at Universal Studios Hollywood. Back in 2015 it was a scare zone when you kind of like first walked into the New York area. There was a scare zone of all these bugs kind of taking over and attacking all the humans. So it's gonna be kind of a continuation of that story. But Universal just released a little commercial. Let's play it.
Trust me. I can't wait for you to see this. Hey, I gotta go. I'll see you on the other side.
Welcome to the Universal Studios Hollywood Studios.
Are you tired of humans? Are you sick of being stepped on, squashed, swatted, and sprayed?
Is this guy for real?
Then call Exterminator, the #1 name in human pest control. Did you know 90% of all life forms on this planet are insects? We outnumber humans 1 billion to 1. Humans don't stand a chance.
Stop the tram!
Oh, we're just getting started. You'll be dropping like flies. Terror Tram, the Exterminators. Only at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. That's like a true HHN commercial. It's fun, spooky, and kind of wacky and a little bit corny, right? I kind of love those cheesy old HHN commercials. They also released all the houses that are gonna be coming. They have not talked about the scare zones coming. We might talk about that in an upcoming video. So there's gonna be 8 houses coming to Universal Studios Hollywood for HHN 2023. We've already talked about this a million times. Stranger Things, then Exorcist Believer, then The Last of Us, and then Chucky Ultimate Kill Count, then Universal Monsters Unmasked. Then this is a kind of returning house. They built this house, but they had to switch it last year with like a quick little overlay. Evil Dead Rise is coming to Hollywood. Evil Dead has risen again. An ancient curse rises in a new setting, an LA apartment building. The Book of the Dead is about to unleash unimaginable horror on you and your Scream Squad. Evil has come home. Now, if you have not seen Evil Dead Rise yet, highly suggest it. It's a bloody good time. It'll scar you a little bit, but it's a very good horror film. They executed it very well. The next house was announced last week, Monstruos, the Monsters of Latin America. 3 times the legends, 3 times the terror. Okay, now this description is kind of a mouthful. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. With La Huerta as your guide, and you and your Scream Squad must try to survive 3 terrifying legends. The blood-sucking Talachupia, owl-faced witch Lechuza, with bone-ripping El Saban. And then the last house coming to HHN Hollywood is a returning house. I never got to walk through this one, but we'll see how it is. Holidays in Hell. It's a fear-long celebration. From New Year's Eve to Thanksgiving, your favorite holiday to celebrate with your friends are going to hell. It's the season to scream in this holiday nightmare. The scarier, the merrier. So guys, let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about all the houses coming to HHN Hollywood? Will you be going out there? Which one are you most excited for? So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
I love the family!
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things Halloween Horror Nights and Universal Studios Hollywood around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
I'm at Universal now.
Open a bottle of Beer Belly.